you want to know what varicose veins are and where they come from. Well, basically, varicose veins are those big, large, ropey veins that you see mainly in the lower extremities. The most important contributing factor to those are genetics and sex. Females have about a 3 times higher chance of developing varicose veins than men do. Women who have had more than 3 pregnancies have a much higher chance of developing varicose veins than women who have never had a child. Other things that contribute to varicose veins are hormones, trauma, blood clots in the legs. I think in order to understand what varicose veins are, you have to understand how the blood moves through the body. Once the blood gets to the leg, the only way that it can get back to the heart and refresh its supply of oxygen is by virtue of the one-way valve mechanism in the vein. The veins themselves do not specifically have a pump, like the heart does, for the blood that has oxygen in it. So basically the blood goes up the leg, the one-way valves close, the blood stops, goes up a little higher, stops, a little higher, stops, and then all the way back to the heart. So the primary dysfunction in the venous system when you have varicose veins is that those one-way valves quit working. So what happens in that case is the blood goes up, falls back down, goes back up, falls back down, and eventually you get distension or stretching of the vein wall. And that's really where the pain comes from, because the veins have pain fibers in them. So another reason that the stretching is important is because women very frequently say, you know what, doc, my legs really hurt me most of all just before I have my period. And the reason for that is that progesterone, which is a smooth muscle relaxant for, so that your uterine can relax at pregnancy, causes even more distension of the vein wall and even more pain. So it's one of those things where the veins just keep getting bigger, and they keep getting bigger, and they keep getting bigger. And so eventually they have to be treated at some point.